Sharshenbekov near the edge. Angles back near the side. The gold medal to Sharshenbekov.
Both of wrestlers fight for the belt.
Azerbaijan in the blue, Kyrgyzstan in the yellow and red. Sharshenbekov, no senior world medals. He was a junior silver medalist back in 2017, a cadet bronze a couple of years ago. So he's put in his time. He's had success at the junior level, and he's figured it out for senior, although he's in a little bit of trouble now.
Very strong lock, headlock, and 2 points he can make again because the lock is strong. And what he's going to do now, Azerbaijan. So we see that some referees, side referees gave 4 points for this action. If the throw was from high position, it means 4 points. If from parterre, it means 2 points.
Correct position.
So they say now he was defending with hand. When Azizli tried to make second time this rolling, headlock rolling, Kyrgyz wrestler was defending with hand. That's why 6 point and attention caution for Kyrgyz wrestler.
Azizli goes into a throw. He's in a position.
He'll finish the match.
And there it is. He throws him over for 4, and that is it.
It's action. And if he locks you up, you're in deep, deep trouble because you're going for a ride.
Shabanyu in the red. We are underway. Gold medal, 60 kilos. Some heavy pummeling early on from Shabanyu, trying to get to his ties. Shabanyu started wrestling at the age of 7 in the Republic of Moldova. Spent all his time there. Would always train about 6 to 8 hours a day. Even on the holidays, you could find him training. Love what he told some of the UWW staff earlier in the week as they were getting some quotes from some of these athletes. He said, winning fights is not about luck, it's just about the work. And he feels that he has put in the work to justify a world championship.
I love that, making his own luck by just continuing to work hard and having that goal every day that you go to work out.
Well, these two are pummeling each other in the opening minute. And they're just using their foreheads as battering rams going into one another.
Bouncing off each other at the same time. Nice pull by Shabanyu. We'll see if he can use these pulls to get Sharshenbekov to stand up.
There is never an angle that Shabanyu does not like. He'll crack you from every possible approach. And our first whistle and the passivity point will be given to Sharshenbekov, the 22-year-old. Shabanyu making sure he's not bleeding. He's going to go down underneath, parterre defense. I know you've watched Sharshenbekov this week. His strengths from the top.
Like a lot of these Greco wrestlers, you watch, he's going to take both of his feet to one side. Some people like to straddle. He's going to take both his feet to one side and look to slide his opponent up his slides of his shins. And there he goes, bringing that foot up right to the hip. He's going to look to slide Shabanyu up there. He gets him off the mat, and he's going to try and circle Shabanyu. Right there, we're going to see a 2-point proper throw as he made a good attempt but didn't get the exposure.
Sharshenbekov will take it. He gets the 2. Doesn't come away empty-handed in a 3-0 lead. Inside a minute, first period. A couple of clubs thrown by Sharshenbekov.
And the strength and the technique to get someone off the mat. You figure they're trying to put their chest and their hips flat to the mat, and they don't want you to lift them. So not only are you fighting their weight, but also, you know, everything that they have, they're trying to stay on the mat. So the strength of Sharshenbekov to get Shabanyu off the mat is insane.
A shock, a snap, nothing moving Sharshenbekov right now. Holding his presence on the mat, matching the physicality that Shabanyu is bringing to him. And this is going to be a real solid opening 3 minutes for Kyrgyzstan. They will take this in a 3-0 lead after one.
Yeah, amazingly that we know that Shabanyu is an offensive genius and a fighter. Sharshenbekov gave him everything he had plus a little bit more, and you know, not just on the scoreboard, I think on the hand fight, he won that first period.
Good look at Shabanyu, down 3. He has rallied as well earlier in this tournament to come back from a deficit. Going to have to do it again. Sharshenbekov, 2-time Asian Championship silver medalist. He has an Asian U23 wrestling gold as well. He was a World U23 silver medalist in Budapest in 2019. You look at his road in the semifinals. He was able to beat the Ziri from Azerbaijan, came back earlier in the tournament, wins over Belarus, and a very talented wrestler from Georgia. So he has put together a real nice body of work to earn his ticket in this gold medal match.
And his match, Shabanyu's match with Marianyan and with Garabinyan, 9-8 and 7-6. So he can win when it's close.
Verbal warning given to Sharshenbekov. We are moments away from hold your breath time with Parterre.
But once again, Sharshenbekov has been the aggressor here. He's held the center and he's pushed Shabanyu to the edge of the mat. So this official has been more of the reciprocity. He's more, he gets a call, then his opponent gets a call. I think Sharshenbekov was the aggressive, more dominant wrestler there. And Shabanyu saying, hey, time out a second. I just got my head beat in a little bit and I got some blood on my lip.
Blue, open.
He just wanted a second to catch his breath, to reflect on the tactics that he needs to have here.
Big, big moment for gold at 60. Good, quick explosion underneath from Sharshenbekov. Shabanyu nearly lost him. Goes with the reverse, and he will expose for 4. Beautiful job, feet to back, 4 points from Shabanyu.
Right. And Shabanyu, opportunistic as he lifted from the front, more of a chest lock, and lifted Sharshenbekov to his feet and then threw him. And that's why we have the feet to back 4-point hold. That was textbook and beautiful.
First time tonight, Sharshenbekov is down as he looks into the corner. Trailing by 2. Both countries looking for their first world gold medal in Greco-Roman wrestling.
And looking at the scores in this weight class, there is 8 to 10 people in this weight class who were so close they could have been the world champion. So coming down to the wire here, it's great to see that either of these guys could find a way, but the 4-point hold by Shabanyu makes a huge impact with the highest point total score.
Both corners trying to echo the winning instructions to make sure their guy has the best chance at a goal. And now another head crack, and it looks like I think it's Shabanyu who's a little stunned. Official's not going to give him a lot of time to get his bearings straight. Back at it, 30 seconds to go.
And they're calling Sharshenbekov for a straight-on arms down, forehead to forehead headbutt. They're saying more brutality and a caution in 2. So Shabanyu's lead is extended by 2.
He might be seeing stars, but he will take the 2 points. Skulls of steel for these wrestlers.
Sharshenbekov's corner saying, I want to see that again. I'm going to challenge that it was a headbutt, that it was purposeful. So we're going to go to the video here in just a moment.
What do you think?
I think that he took the top of his head and took it straight into the cheekbone of Chibanu. To me, it looked like brutality.
Call stands. Additional point for the lost challenge, and Chibanu in a pretty good position now. They'll tack on the additional point, 8-3 Moldova.
In that situation, it might be a little bit different if he reaches up to the head or the shoulders, but he brought his hands straight down and led with his forehead.
Victor Chibanu, after a frustrating European Championship a few years ago, his coach approached some of the other wrestling federations, Japan, Korea, about training with them. They wanted a commitment from the Moldovan government to improve the resources and get the sport of wrestling at a level where they can compete at these world championships. We've seen the women be able to do that, and now Chibanu dancing his way for the final few seconds. A gold medal for Moldova, the first in the history of Greco-Roman wrestling for this country. And it's only
Sharshenbekov has been here before, the two-time world silver medalist, but will this be the year that Kyrgyzstan goes back-to-back, a couple of world titles, which would be the country's first at these world championships? Standing in his way in the blue, the young sensation from Bulgaria, Edmund Nazarian.
This was Sharshenbekov's favorite position, one underhook, just working his way there. He's so good in this situation.
Look at that scramble there.
Nazarian, he's just so talentful. He had this wrestling feeling about the scrambles all the time.
They're going to call a caution and 2 there, so Sharshenbekov will get the 2 on the caution.
And now he has a very, very good side lift also.
It was interesting, the referee signaled 2, the judge white paddled it, but the mat chairman came in and agreed with the referee. So now an early challenge. Here we go, not even 40 seconds in, a challenge coming from Edmund Nazarian. And Frederick, I'd love to hear your thoughts as we take looks at the replay here in just a few moments. What are they challenging? Give us the caution and 2.
It's if you make the grip around the head only, and as you can tell, he had it behind, then he was trying to pull him down. I think that's why they get him the caution.
So the negative wrestling in 2 there, as Frederick explained, you saw it was a desperate attempt. Nazarian was in some trouble, so he just grabbed on to what was closest, which was the head in that situation.
In this situation, he should just take the one arm around his head. Sharshenbekov have a very, very good side lift here.
Lost challenge means it's 3-0.
But Nazarian's defense is so good. He's so fast. You have this feeling, but he gets him up.
Sharshenbekov near the edge. He angles out of bounds.
4 points.
And he executes a beauty. A bomb delivered by Sharshenbekov. Nearly threw him off the stage.
What a good throw.
So trouble brewing big time for the youngster, and we'll see if he's able to get back on the railroad tracks, if you will, and get dialed in. He is in some serious trouble, down 7.
Yeah, it's an arm throw and then going to the back. Nope.
Still has his grip. It's an over-under position. He's looking for a thrust and throw. Caught, though, by Sharshenbekov. And he slips around for 2. Both had their chances there.
And now he go for the reverse lift. He's so good at this one.
Yeah, he had it, and then he kind of lost the handle.
Yeah.
And Sharshenbekov gets out of harm's way.
I think he has to lose the grip there, because otherwise Sharshenbekov here made underdog.
Could have been in a bad position himself.
Yeah.
So he'll settle for the 2 in what has been a wild first period.
And now again, Sharshenbekov's favorite position. One underhook. So good there. And that's also very hard for Nazarian because maybe he wants to take risk. But in this position where they are 50-50, Sharshenbekov, he's just so good. So he has to change the angle.
Arm throw. Sharshenbekov comes around the side, hits the 2.
1 point away from being the world champion.
Has him up in the air. He has plenty of time. Angles back near the side, tosses him over. Ref says 2. Judge says 4. And chairman confirms 2. That's it. The gold medal to Joloman Sharshenbekov, Kyrgyzstan, with their first 2 world medals in the long history of wrestling.
Imagine at one world championship so long ago, now they got 2. And now he got thrown 2 times by the coaches.
1 time for each gold that the continent of Asia represented well here. And look at this, right out of the gate, the offense from Fumita. Feet to back for 4 as Kenichiro Fumita came right at him 8 seconds in.
But I think Sharshenbekov got the points.
Oh, they gave it the 4 to Kyrgyzstan. So there we go, right back again. Boy, look at this, Frederick.
That was
I'd love to see another replay. Take a look at it.
That was a quick start.
So 4-1.
As we talked about earlier, some of the wrestlers at this level, they're holding back a little bit. Not in this case.
Fumita, 27 years old, and again he tries to...
And he got the 2, I think.
Put Sharshenbekov out, and he gets the 2. The judge came in with it, the mat chairman. Referee did not signal it. So the judge and the mat chairman come in with 2, and man, these guys are throwing early, 4-3.
Fumita maybe he's the taller guy, and when they're in the clinch, like he can maybe lift Sharshenbekov up a little bit and then explode. Again, a clinch position. Where typical Asian wrestlers are very good in clinch position. The ground technique is always on point.
Ooh, man, look at the force and violence on that. And he has that trap arm gun as well. Now, coming out of it is Fumita. He's going to end up on top possibly. 10-5. And we go back to the feet. Not even 90 seconds in, 15 points put up on the board. And you could just hear the thud from Fumita when he hit the mat. Force and power from Sharshenbekov.
And now again in the same position. Oi!
Initial signal is red 2. It gets white paddled. This is one of those matches where you got to wait. You can't be premature with the call on points. You got to wait to see what the judge and the mat chairman go with because they're so close.
So no point awarded in this position.
It got white paddle.
Okay. What was that, like 3 or 4 throws by Fumita already?
Yeah, the very first one to start the match is the one I'd love to see again. Well, for sure he had points there. Now they go near the edge, but they were out of bounds. Step out point awarded. First foot out was Sharshenbekov, so Fumita.
Very smart move by Fumita in this position. You could just see that maybe 10 centimeters out of the mat, and he just pushed a little bit. And Sharshenbekov.
Oh. Trying to hit the arm throw was Fumita.
No point awarded.
Yep, no points. He initiated it. Sharshenbekov firing near the edge. Fumita locks up his arm. 1 to Kyrgyzstan, and it's 11-6. Man, these guys are going for it here in the opening 3 minutes. They are not holding anything back.
17 points in 3 minutes. Wow.
Looks like both wrestlers pretty content with their body of work through the first 3 minutes. Yeah, lots of action. This highlight reel is going to be fun to watch. 11-6 after 1 for gold here with Fumita and Sharshenbekov.
This is just amazing to watch. Throws after throws.
Sharshenbekov, a 4-time Asian medalist, won a couple of gold, pair of silvers. The defending world champion in Belgrade. It's all dried off. Buckle up for this second period. Let's see if Fumita comes in on the whistle like he did to start the match.
Now again. Whoa! 1 point.
No points awarded. White paddled.
I was just thinking he got it in the first period.
Sharshenbekov gets his left arm into a position where he could maneuver Fumita. Fumita battling off. Comes back in with a pummel, front chest lead.
Sharshenbekov is really strong in this position with the underhook.
Fumita gradually feeling where he is, trying to bunker down here. He knows he's in a vulnerable position with the underhook established for Sharshenbekov, so he wants to be real careful, and he'll get the whistle. 2:06 to go here for the gold medal at 60. Not the type of flurry we saw in the first period, but there's still lots of time.
It takes a lot of energy to throw all the time, but they don't seem tired.
A lot of forward pressure in this position, shoulder to shoulder. Sharshenbekov steers him away, gets him a little bit further back. 23-year-old for Kyrgyzstan looking to defend his title from a year ago.
This is maybe the first fight we see the whole week without any pater position by the referee.
Yeah, there's no time for that. This is going to be determined on the feet.
Sharshenbekov always searching for that underhook.
Fumita counter with a 2-on-1. Now he has an over-under position. Hands are clenched. This is where Fumita likes to roll the die a little bit, so something is coming. He's just bracing, and then the referee stopped it. So we go back to the center with 42 seconds.
And Fumita really needs to take a chance right now. Even a 4-pointer isn't enough.
All of the offense coming in the opening 3 minutes. Neither wrestler has scored here in period 2.
Fumita is searching for something, but Sharshenbekov is not allowing him with the 10 seconds left. Not opening anything.
The 11-point barrage in the first period by Zolomon Sharshenbekov, the difference. And for the second straight year, Kyrgyzstan wins a world championship. What was the key in the second period? What did he do differently to keep Fumita from getting to all those upper body throw attempts that we saw?
I think the respect Fumita maybe got from the first period, that he just can't throw because this guy is like a cat. He lands on his stomach every time.
So it was more Fumita changing up his course of an approach.
I think both of them. Sharshenbekov, of course, closes a little bit. He knows there is no reason for me to go in these positions right now.